Hi guys, Change Developer here. So I'm gonna talk today a little bit about how to approach coding challenges, and basically there are like very simple steps you have to make at the very beginning before you begin coding for like a challenge, whether it's something that you do on your own or a competition or on a job interview. The steps are going to be pretty much the same. So number one, read the problem. Take your time, read the problem, and try to understand what the problem is about. Number two, if there are some examples, check the examples. Have a look at the examples and try to figure out like what's the catch. Because like there are so many different kind of challenges. Some of them they try to trick you to think that the solution is very simple or pretty straightforward, but as a matter of fact, it's really not sometimes. Then you need to, like, basically, you will think of multiple ways to solve it. At the beginning, don't think too hard, just go maybe with the simple brute force approach to see if this is gonna work. And if you are quick enough and you get it right, I mean, if the brute force solution works, then you can begin thinking about how can you improve your solution. Now, you will encounter the same situation at job interviews where they are going to give you a problem. They expect you to have like at the beginning maybe some simple or what's called like a naive solution, and then after that basically they will start giving you hints on how you could improve the solution, make it more efficient and faster. I mean, better algorithm maybe. So like you have to take it in these simple steps, and then like you will find this happening naturally once you have already solved the problem and you already feel confident with the challenge. Then ideas will begin popping up into your mind of how you could make it, how you could optimize the solution. Now, one of the things I noticed that some challenges could be solved maybe by a mathematical equation, and this is maybe like one of the toughest situations when there is a solution that is very efficient. It could be a simple calculation, but if you do not know the equation or you have no idea about the mathematical concept to solve it, you might like go for less efficient solutions. And then you have like other types of problems where basically, or challenge where like there are multiple ways to solve it, and maybe like you will find a situation where you could make it more efficient, maybe instead of two for loops, just a single for loop. Sometimes a single for loop, but maybe you forgot to add a break statement, like when you have reached the acceptance criteria of the challenge, you need to make sure that you get out of any loops and basically like return the result. Sometimes you use a hash map or a hash table instead of a list. That makes it much faster. So, but at the beginning, you don't try to think too hard. When you are faced with a challenge, read it, try to understand it, and then make a simple solution and see how it goes. And after that, you begin optimizing it and improving it. With this approach, at least you have delivered the solution, even if it's not perfect. And then the remaining time, you will begin focusing on solving this challenge. Now, if you would like to practice on your own, it is very useful if you put a timer for yourself, and always check how much faster you are becoming. If you are becoming more, let's say, familiar with the type of challenges, if you are getting it much faster, this is very helpful, especially on basically job interviews. So I hope that you found this tip useful on how to solve coding challenges. Please like, follow, subscribe, and check out my profile page if you'd like to check some of my courses where I teach you some coding best practices and other topics that are interesting. So thank you and see you on the next video.